born a Muslim, raised a Christian, and now a Scientologist. How? In this video, we will share with you the untold shocking life story of Catherine Bell while showing some of her rare photos. On August 14, 1968, in London, England, Catherine Lisa Bell was born to a Scottish father, Peter Bell, and an Iranian mother, Mina Izzati. Catherine was raised not just by her mother, but by her mother's parents as well. Hailing from Iran, they all spoke Farsi in their home. As the grandparents were Muslim, they raised Catherine to be one too. However, Catherine was also exposed to Catholicism and attended a Baptist summer camp during her childhood. All these religious influences made Catherine's choice of faith later in life a baffling decision. Though Catherine is held up as a feminine ideal today, this was not the case in her childhood. In her own words, "I was a tomboy. I liked to skateboard, play football, and push the envelope a little bit." In her childhood, her family moved from London to California's San Fernando Valley. There, Catherine was exposed to a wider range of influences, transforming into a certified Valley girl. Catherine enrolled at the prestigious University of California, Los Angeles. There, it was her intention to pursue a career in medicine or research. However, during her second year, she fled California to Japan, responding to a request for girls with American beauty. She decided to try her hands at being a model in the Orient. It's quite interesting that even though none of Catherine's parents were American, she fell under the banner of American beauty. It's also quite interesting that though most people moved to California in an attempt to make it, she made the opposite decision. In any case, the die was cast. She was officially in the showbiz industry. From this point onward, Catherine's life becomes even more interesting. After returning to the U.S. from her modeling adventures, she decided to try her hands at being an actress. Unlike most people, Catherine hardly acted in her college or even high school years. Knowing she needed to catch up to the competition, she enrolled at the Beverly Hills Playhouse Acting School and studied under the prestigious Milton Castells. Now, life wasn't all rosy for Catherine. Training to be an actress was financially draining, and she could not just turn to her parents for help. To support herself, she worked as a massage therapist at the high-end Peninsula Hotel. She was in that position for 8 years, allowing her to cross paths with some of Hollywood's most elite personalities. One of Catherine's clients during this period was the legendary English singer Peter Gabriel. It was through Catherine's connection with him that she slowly broke into Hollywood. In her first ever television role, she spoke one line to him in the short-lived Sugar and Spice. Definitely not the most glamorous of debuts, but it was better than nothing, right? Anyway, Catherine's perseverance during this period of her life must be commended. Rather than turn her nose up at roles that were beneath her talent, she accepted almost anything that came her way. One of those roles happened to be in a movie that gained cult status. It was when she played Isabella Rossellini's nude body double for the 1992 film Death Becomes Her, starring Meryl Streep and Goldie Hawn. Catherine's first starring role came in the 1994 Dolph Lundgren movie Men of War. Though Dolph was a super mega action star at the time, Catherine actually bonded with her other co-star, Trevor Goddard. While filming in Thailand, the two of them contracted amoebic dysentery, and this hilariously brought them together. Though the movie turned out to be a failure, Catherine walked away from the experience with a friend for life. The story of how Catherine obtained her most famous role is an interesting one. In 1995, she landed a 3-line role in a single episode of the NBC series Jag. Catherine went to work and said her lines, hoping there'd be even more for her to do. However, unsatisfied with the show's performance, NBC canceled it. As they say, one man's trash is another man's treasure. CBS picked up the canceled Jag and decided to restructure it. Changing the show to accommodate a feminine perspective, the main character became Marine Corps lawyer Sarah Mackenzie. Catherine, feeling up to the task of playing the character, auditioned for the role. As there was no better fit, she easily won it. Her career in Hollywood had reached an inflection point, from which her fortunes would only improve and improve. Under CBS's guidance, JAG's ratings soared. Similar to the hit show Law and Order, JAG followed the adventures of the country's highest-ranking military lawyers. Most of its episodes were inspired by real events or adapted from actual newspaper headlines. At the center of it all was Catherine's Sarah Mackenzie. It was established in Sarah's first appearance that, just like Catherine, she is an Iranian American. In fact, Catherine's skill in speaking Farsi came in clutch in a couple of episodes. The character was so popular that she appeared in other TV shows, including NCIS. In 2015, Jane Reardon, executive director at Illinois Supreme Court Commission on Professionalism, said the character of Sarah Mackenzie was the most authentic TV lawyer in history. While working on JAG, Catherine had the chance to reunite with her friend Trevor Goddard. He played Sarah Mackenzie's on and off love interest, Mick Brumby. Unfortunately, in 2003, while going through a very contentious divorce, Trevor died from an accidental drug overdose. Catherine, devastated by the event, described it as horrible. Working on JAG opened so many doors for Catherine. Gone were the days when she had to work as a body double or had only a few lines to say. She was a certified TV star, and even though JAG alone was enough to earn her a spot in the history books, she did land some other iconic roles. One of them was in the Lifetime television drama series Army Wives. Catherine played the character of Denise Sherwood, a military brat and an Army nurse. Catherine tapped into her motherly instincts to bring Denise to life. Army Wives, which lasted 7 seasons, had the largest premiere ever in the history of Lifetime. Another one of Catherine's iconic roles came in Hallmark's The Good Witch films and TV series. The first movie was such a hit that it spawned an entire franchise. Catherine eventually became an executive producer on many of these spin-offs, giving her more creative control. Not many actors can boast of a single iconic role, but Catherine had many under her belt. During the filming of Death Becomes Her, Catherine met a production assistant known as Adam Beeson. They married, moved in together, and had 2 kids. After 17 years of marriage, they sold their home and divorced. After this, Catherine moved in together with her fellow Scientologist, Brooke Daniels. It's a bit of a mystery how Catherine gravitated towards Scientology after being raised within both the Muslim and Roman Catholic faiths. However, the organization has always had heavy recruitment in Los Angeles, where Catherine spent most of her years. As a matter of fact, it was through Catherine's acting teacher, Milton Katselas, that she was introduced to the controversial organization. Even though Katselas' relationship with the organization soured, he remained devoted to the cause till his death. Catherine may be one of the most low-key Scientologists in Hollywood, however, she is wholeheartedly committed to the organization. She has participated in several fundraising events for them. She has also obtained the state of clear. To date, Catherine maintains that the choice to pursue Scientology changed her life and improved her career. Scientology aside, Catherine has a whole lot of cool hobbies. These include motorcycling, skiing, snowboarding, and kickboxing. She even likes to cross-stitch and construct model cars. On top of all this, she knows how to fly a plane. Catherine is also very devoted to her children, so much so that she has tattoos of their names on her body. When she was young, she needed to have surgery on her thyroid gland. Unlike most women, she likes to show off the scars, believing them to be cool. At 55 years old, Catherine Bell still has a lot more to give, though she has slowed down in recent years to pay attention to her children. That could all change in the future. Through great acting and smart decisions, Catherine lives her life in complete comfort. She resides in a 1.2-acre ranch in the gated Hidden Hills community of Los Angeles. If you enjoyed this video, there's a good chance you'll also enjoy the one showing on your screen right now. Click, enjoy, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. See you on the next one.